It's December 23rd, and today's Santa has also played Elvis Presley, Wyatt Earp, and A Living Planet.
Why must they keep drawing me like that? I mean, does my butt really look that big to you?
Yeah.
Kurt Vogel Russell was born in Springfield, Massachusetts in 1951. His mother was a professional dancer, and his father was an actor with a successful guest starring career on television, Bing Russell. Following an uncredited part in It Happened at the World's Fair and a guest appearance on Our Man Higgins, young Kurt would sign to play the title role in The Travels of Jamie McPheeters, and just 2 years later, he would sign a 10-year contract with the Walt Disney Company, where he would become one of the studio's favorite young stars for most of the 1970s. His first starring role for Disney would be 1970's The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes, followed closely by 1971's The Barefoot Executive. Kurt Russell has been such a fixture in Hollywood that even just listing his most iconic roles would probably take more time than we actually have for this video. And it's a career that has spanned every genre in both film and television over the course of 6 decades.
You don't look like Santa Claus?
Yeah, well, billboards add 80 pounds, Freddie. As I was saying, we've got ourselves an emergency situation here. Christmas is in trouble.
2018's The Christmas Chronicles is a Netflix original movie directed by Clay Kaytis with a screenplay by Matt Lieberman, with story by Lieberman and David Guggenheim. Kaytis began his career as an in-betweener working on Disney animation, including such films as Pocahontas and Mulan. He also worked as an animator on Frozen before making his directorial debut with 2016's The Angry Birds movie. Matt Lieberman is a prolific screenwriter who, since 2018, has had 7 films produced from his screenplays. That's an impressive feat in the American film industry. He likes to begin his work from finding an ironic hook to the story, and in the case of The Christmas Chronicles, it was a story pitch from David Guggenheim for a found-footage Christmas movie. Lieberman's original script, titled 1224, was written in just over a week and then polished over the course of the next month. That draft would catch the attention of Netflix and Kurt Russell.
I'm used to something with a little more pop under the hood, but man, this baby really handles.
I mean, can't you just wave your hand and Jedi mind trick the cops?
I'm Santa Claus, Teddy, not Yoda.
I mentioned in my video on Alec Baldwin in Rise of the Guardians that there's been a trend in modern stories to try to turn Santa into more of a warrior king character. And I think you could classify the Santa Chronicles as an example of that. Russell's Santa isn't necessarily ready to throw down at the drop of a fur-trimmed hat, but he's a Santa who moves through a rougher world than we're used to seeing Santa Claus inhabit. A Santa who doesn't seem all that out of place getting into trouble with the police. He's rougher around the edges and a little bit grumpier than we're used to seeing Santa Claus be, but he doesn't go on into full-on bad Santa territory. But even though he might not be tinsel and holly jolly and all those other things we've come to expect, he's very good at recognizing the core values of Santa. He's just a Santa who might have a little bit of a broader definition of what constitutes nice versus naughty. The first Christmas Chronicles movie has a lot of callbacks to Russell's own life. the most obvious of which is casting his real-life wife Goldie Hawn as Mrs. Claus. But my favorite is the song that he gets his fellow inmates to sing when he's in jail. Santa Claus is Back in Town was a Lieber and Stoller song, originally recorded in 1957 by Elvis Presley and released on Elvis Presley's Christmas album. In 1979, Russell, who already had a really good career as an actor, received his first major acting award with a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series or Special for portraying Elvis Presley, and he later reprised the role for an uncredited cameo in Forrest Gump. What do you think about Russell's Santa Claus from the Christmas Chronicles? That sort of thing is why we have a comment section here on YouTube. I mean, there has to be some reason we have a comment section. There's also the like button down there if you liked this video, or the dislike button if you didn't particularly care for it. And there's a share button if you would like to share this with more of your friends. There's also the subscribe button if you would like to hang out and talk a little bit more about movies in the future. And a bell that you should probably click on to get notifications of future videos being uploaded. You can find me around. I'm on Twitter as @DoctorWho, and there's also a Patreon link down in the description should you feel so inclined. Until next time, watch like it means something. And take care of yourself, because I can't be there to take care of you.